Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to you with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there forever, as it should be and as it's gonna continue to be. In a classic, this is gonna sound kind of silly, but this is a classic game. Dallas Mavericks won 113 to 105 over the Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets are 11 and 26 and 6 and 11 on the road. The Mavericks go to 15 and 25 and 11 and 10 at home. Brooklyn ended up losing the first quarter 32 to 23 to the Mavericks. They also lost the second quarter 24 to 22, the third quarter 32 to 28, and then the fourth quarter 29 to 28. Mavericks was able to win that one too. They got up early. They was able to keep the lead. They was able to close it out. That's what you want to see from him. Michael Porter Jr., man, I'm loving what he's doing this season, man. 33 minutes, 28 points, the most on the team. He just made some tough ones. He got some open ones. He played the game the right way. He got his own and also played off his teammates, and he was efficient. 17 shots was the most on the team. He also played the most minutes with those 33. 9 to 17 from the field, 6 to 10 from 3, 4 4 from the free throw line. You can tell he loves the game. You can tell he's been putting in the work to be the best player that he can be. Everything he was saying in the offseason made sense based off how he's been performing this season. 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 6 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a -3 and plus minus. Noah Clowney, he tries to score when he can. Somebody has to do it. 29 minutes, 13 points, 4 of 9 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and a -7 and plus minus. Didn't make his threes in this one, but he did everything else. Nicholas Claxton, 25 minutes, 13 points. He ended up going 6 of 9 from the field. Good looks all game, so you have to like it. And he didn't really miss much. Only 3 misses ain't bad. But he also did go 1 or 2 from the free throw line. He had 6 boards, 5 assists, 2 turnovers, 3 blocks, 2 offensive rebounds, 4 personal fouls, and was a -10 and plus minus. Terrence Mann, he just out there to defend and try to make things happen when he can. But he was only started to not getting double figures in points, and he does that a lot. He has to improve in that area. Unless they're going to keep losing games like this, somebody has to step up. Somebody has to make shots too. But he did get 6 assists with no turnovers. He shot 2 of 6 from the field and 1 of 3 from 3 to get 5 points. He also had a steal, 4 personal fouls, was a +3 and plus minus. And Drake Powell had some good dunks in this game, but he went 0 of 4 from 3, and he did finish 5 of 10 from the field, good enough. He only had 10 points though. 1 rebound, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, and was a -7 and plus minus. Jalen Wilson came off the bench, and 15 minutes, he had 6 points. He went 2 of 5 from the field to get him. He missed every 3 also, 0 of 3 from the three-point line. He did go 2 of 2 from the free throw line and had 3 boards and a turnover and a block. 1 personal foul and a -5 and plus minus. Danny Wolf, 19 minutes. He had 3 points. He went 1 of 6 from the field, 0 of 3 from the three-point line, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He did have 4 rebounds and an assist, a steal and a block, 2 personal fouls and a -1 and plus minus. He had a lot of opportunities to put more points on the board. He just wasn't able to do it. Day'Ron Sharp, 23 minutes. That was the most off the bench. He also took the most shots. Well, he also took the second most shots. Well, you can say the third. 14 points, 4 of 7 from the field, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. He did a good job of just staying in that paint and just taking his time and not rushing or forcing things. He finished with a double-double because he had 12 boards. He also had 2 turnovers and a block, 7 offensive rebounds, which is something that's tough to do, but he was able to accomplish that all in 23 minutes. He also had 3 personal fouls and was a +2 and plus minus. Tyrese Martin, he's out there to get buckets. He tried. He went 3 of 8 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, still had 7 points in 20 minutes. He did have 2 rebounds. One of them was offensive, no turnovers and no personal fouls, and he finished as a -2. Nolan Torre, 22 minutes, 6 points. He went 3 of 9 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3. He did have 1 rebound. He had 6 assists. He had to make some type of offensive play, and he was able to do it. But he did come with 3 turnovers. He also had a steal and no personal fouls and a -10 and plus minus. And then the Dallas Mavericks. The person I'm the most proud of was Cooper Flag. He sealed the game. He took over the game. They couldn't stop him. They couldn't guard him. He was playing on both ends of the court, making blocks happen. He also was hitting jump shots. I mean, he did everything that he wanted to do in this game, He's a special player, man. This is why we feel like he should be the number one pick. This is why we feel like he's a rookie of the year because he can do it on both ends. And when his jump shot is clicking, he's unguardable because he's strong, he's fast, he's quick, he's smart, he's decisive. But he has so many weapons that he already has because he put so much work in to have them. 35 minutes, 27 points, 10 to 17 from the field, 2 or 3 from 3, 5 or 6 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, no turnovers, 3 steals and a block, no personal fouls in the +5 and plus minus. The only starter to not get in double figures for the Mavericks was Dwight Powell. He did get some finishes around the rim. 35 minutes, 2 or 2 from the field. He also went 1 or 2 from the free throw line. He had 10 boards, so he did something that was significant, and that helped them out a lot because they needed it. And this one, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 offense, 3 rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a +5 and plus minus. Najee Marshall, 32 minutes, 22 points, 9 of 14 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 9 assists. The 9 assists actually was the most on the team. You don't really see a lot of that from Najee Marshall, but he had good looks and he tried to make the right play when he could. He had some good finishes too in this game too, but he also did it on the defensive end, 3 steals in the block, 3 offensive rebounds, no personal fouls, a +12 and plus minus. Max Christie, he had some good looks too, but he missed a lot of them in this one. 1 of 8 from 3, 4 of 12 from the field, 10 points, 3 of 4, 34 minutes. 1 or 2 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 2 personal fouls, and a -1 and plus minus. And then Jaden Hardy, he came out firing. He ended up having a decent night scoring the basketball, 22 minutes. That was the lowest among starters. 14 points, 5 of 14 from the field, 4 of 10 from 3. You'll take it. 2 rebounds, no turnovers. He only had 2 personal fouls, and he did have 1 offense rebound out of the 2 total. +2 and plus minus. Caleb Martin, 10 minutes, 1 point. He missed his only shot, but he did go 1 and 2 from the free throw line to get that point. He had 2 rebounds, 3 turnovers, and a personal foul was a -1 and plus minus. Musa, 12 minutes, 2 points, 1 or 2 from the field, 6 rebounds. The 6 rebounds was the most off the bench. He also had 1 turnover and a steal, 2 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a +4 and plus minus. And then Klay Thompson, 27 minutes. He ended up having the most off the bench, and he was on fire in this game, especially from 3. 18 points, that was the most off the bench. 13 field goals, that was the most off the bench, and he also went 6 of 9 from 3. He also had 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 steal, and 1 block. 3 personal fouls and a +7 and plus minus. I love what he was doing. He kept getting open. Nembhard was able to push the ball and get him some good looks, and he was just firing away, not fearing the shot being a miss. He was just that confident in this game. You can tell he really wanted to help his team win, and he had a great performance. And then Ryan Nembhard, he came off the bench in this one, 22 minutes, 9 points, 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. He did have 8 assists. He's really good at finding people, and he doesn't mind giving it up early too. And that's something that you have to love about him as a point guard. 1 rebound, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, +2 and plus minus. Miles Kelly, 11 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 2 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, and a +5 and plus minus. And that was the end of his night. And the rest of the team comparisons: 85 field goals, 51% on that for the Mavericks, 86 field goals for the Nets, 45%. But they did shoot 37 threes and shot 24%. The Nets was in trouble because the Mavericks shot less threes, but they made it at 44% because they took 34 attempts. 16 free throws, 75%. 20 free throws, 90%. 37 rebounds for the Mavericks, 43 for the Nets. 28 assists for the Mavericks, for 23 for the Nets. 12 turnovers for the Mavericks, 17 for the Nets. 9 steals for the Mavericks, 5 for the Nets, and 3 blocks for the Mavericks, and 8 for the Nets. 9 offensive rebounds for the Mavericks, 13 for the Nets. 28 defensive rebounds for the Mavericks, 30 for the Nets. 16 personal fouls for the Mavericks, and 20 for the Nets. And the Nets, they tried, they kept it close, they just couldn't close it, couldn't get enough stops. Cooper Flag took over to make sure they wasn't going to take the game, and that's what you have to do if you want to win. You got to go wear it on your sleeves. You got to go out there and make everything happen as much as you can, because we know how hard it is to beat any team in this league, even if it's a team like the Nets that haven't won a lot of games and haven't performed that well throughout the season when it comes to being able to close out games and get it done. But Cooper Flag stepped up to the occasion, And on top of that, his teammates had his back. They took good looks. They was able to drive when they could. They was able to keep the ball moving. They was able to push the tempo when they could. They just try to find a way to shoot as good as they could and get the best opportunities that they can make for themselves or make off of each other. And sometimes that's all you need to do. It's not easy, but the Nets have holes in their lineup. They have holes, as players, and they just playing with what they got. They doing with what they have. You have to respect it. They still was able to put up a fight, make it interesting, but it just wasn't enough even for a team like the Mavericks, who's been struggling themselves and having a hard time winning games too, especially with AD being out again and still no sign of when Kyrie's going to return. It's looking like it's going to be a rough couple weeks for the Mavericks, but at least they had something to be proud of, and that was getting a win tonight. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get that analysis when it first come out. Other than that, y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today with more analysis, hopefully.